Quite a boring day, but what we did have is we did have a spike from Bitcoin and we have a higher high. Now, yes, Bitcoin did take the dominance. And remember, it is annoying because now you sit here like, okay, come on, altcoins, come on, altcoins. The only time that we allow dominance to go up is if Bitcoin is breaking highs and bringing more money into the market. Now, guys, today's a big show because we have this debate, right? Is it better to just get into Bitcoin? Bitcoin is the only one that's looking extremely powerful right now. What's the difference? Why altcoins? Why is money even going to come back into altcoins? We're going to have this debate, and I'm going to show you the differences between the growth of where Bitcoin can go from here and what that means for your portfolio versus altcoins and what that means for your portfolio too. Now, the big thing is we did have a great push within Bitcoin at 29,200. Are we getting to the top phase? What does a top phase mean? A top phase means Bitcoin slows down, money distributes back into the altcoins. We started to see a little bit of a hint of that. When was it? I think it was 2 days back. We had that little drop in dominance and we saw a 15% daily on Phantom. We saw XRP do 20% in 2 days. We started to see the popcorn effect, right? And now the only thing that changed was Bitcoin decided to go higher. So what we want to see now is 29,200. Are we getting there now? Is 30K, 33K first, and then a distribution. And this altcoin portfolio we've been building, I'm going to explain to you why that is such a powerful portfolio and what it's going to be doing, where I'm expecting dominance to be moving, and what's the next move. Guys, it is so important. Stay interested in the time where the market goes boring like this. Let's focus. Let's keep real. And let's get into the show. Let's hit it, Josh.
Click, click. Have you heard the news? What? With his finger on the pulse, it's like Sheldon knew. Click, click. When the sniper shoots, we got Sheldon on the charts, so we never lose. Enter the sniper, sharpshooter advisor. Enter the sniper, he marks the charts right. Enter the sniper, he's calling the cycles. So enter the sniper, click, click, click. Time to be dedicated, sniper mode is activated. Explosions in the market are in target and Sheldon demonstrates. Mirror, mirror on the wall, Master Sheldon tell us all. We got Sheldon on the charts, so we never lose. Enter the sniper, sharpshooter advisor. Enter the sniper, he marks the charts right. Enter the sniper, he's calling the cycles. Enter the sniper, click, click. Enter the sniper.
Crypto Banter fam, hope you're having a great, what is today? My brain's jelly. Thursday. Happy Thursday to you all. If you're brand new to the channel, smash the subscribe button. Smash that like button, guys. I want 2,000 likes by the end of the stream. 2,000 likes. Guys, remember we have Sniper School Cohort 4. If you have a look in the description, you will find the registration to Sniper School. Click on that. It's going to send you an email. Once you've inserted your email, it's going to show you the 3 basic steps of opening an exchange account, depositing $100, and putting in your user ID. And then you join. I think we start in 10 days. 10 days. We've extended it slightly. So 10 days. I'm adding more to the course. It's going to be incredible. And Sniper University is also not far from being launched. You have an opportunity to get a job within Banter. You have a job opportunity to become a leader within this business. There's a lot of exciting things coming. So join Sniper School and complete Sniper School, and then you'll see what the next road takes you to. So let's jump in and let's have a look to see what is happening at the moment. So let's quickly jump into bubbles and see, okay, last few, okay, bit of a pullback from altcoins. Let's have a look at the altcoins and see what's happening. Let's go through Cardano as an example. Come on, guys, come on. So what did you have in the last few days? Let's quickly paint it out in a very basic picture. You had the dominance have a small drop. When that dominance drop happened, you had altcoins start to wake up. Then what you had was Bitcoin wake up and dominance starts to go up. Altcoins start to go slowly down. Look at this. I just want to remind you. Great pump from altcoins. Retest down. End of the day, what is this? Definitely a bullish leg that's forming on altcoins at the moment. So for me, as it stands, I'm still incredibly happy with the portfolio. But let's quickly jump in and let's actually zoom in and get a little bit of an understanding at what is happening with Bitcoin. Why is it sucking so much liquidity? And at these, especially at this time, where are the altcoins? You know, when they're coming, let's not deny the altcoins have done well this week. They are doing pretty good. If we have a look on the weekly, I think they are doing pretty great. We've had a few altcoins that are starting to popcorn effect. Things are looking pretty decent, but we're waiting for that real push. I spoke about yesterday about a very cute leg, you know, very cute pump from the altcoins. When does the real pump actually come? And what happened was Bitcoin decided to spike. And what we did end up getting is we did get a higher high within Bitcoin. As you can see over here, price hit a total of 29,200. And if I actually have a look, not only is it Bitcoin, I see stock market, the futures is breaking out too. This is a good thing, guys. It's good that we finally have, you know, we've had a Bitcoin pump and a strength within Bitcoin when the stock markets were going down. And now what we actually have is stock markets breaking trend. If you have a look at the futures, breaking the wedge to the upside. So a little bit of bullish momentum coming in there, which is quite crazy. I think the world's still in this craziness at the moment. So we have that breaking. We have the S&P also looking good, breaking short-term trends, beautiful retest. So that's looking good too. And we look at 𝗕𝗃𝗧 still looking weak. And remember, the acceleration of 𝗕𝗃𝗧 is after this low, because after this support, there's a huge gap. And we could be looking at the dollar weakening quite a bit, you know, getting us back down to the early 90s when it comes to the actual 𝗕𝗃𝗧. Let's look at the 10-year yield. Last trend, looking for retest. So everything on a higher time frame is starting to, you know, continue making us believe that bullishness, right? Definitely bullishness on the higher time frames. Now let's speak about why the market's holding up here. Not only is it Bitcoin, why did it reject where it did? And why is the altcoins also just waiting? Now, guys, total market cap, very important chart, very important chart. Because what we have is we've had Bitcoin be Bitcoin's been our warrior, right? The guy we sent out, been fighting a huge battle, been getting to these higher levels, but basically having no backup and no support. And this is where the issue comes when it comes to the total market cap. And you can see where we're hovering, because you basically have, if we zoom out, Bitcoin's here, guys. That's where Bitcoin is. And total market cap is only here. But why it's so important is you could see how important this level is, because this is an influx of not just Bitcoin. We want to know, when does support come in? We've sent in our big warrior. He's gone. He's done well, but we're waiting for backup, right? We need the backup to come in so we can have a whole total market move to the upside. And what you have here is you have this gap. Now, guys, this is making me even believe it more that this is a two-legged wave. I'm definitely thinking this is a two-legged wave. And what I'm thinking for why I'm saying that is because you got the two major gaps. The two major gaps where it's the true, really big alt season, but also the first little rally of alts moving to catch up with Bitcoin. And I'll explain that now shortly. If you look at this first gap, if we break through here, the big gap, it's showing a 60% growth in total market cap. Okay, that's why we're holding up really strong here. Yesterday, we ended up going to the top. Bitcoin made a higher high. Look how the total market cap still lower high, still fighting in here. This is why you have Bitcoin still running solo. But what it's showing is once we through the level of the 1.18 trillion, then the altcoins start to run with Bitcoin. Now, if I had to put this into context, this isn't altcoins leaving Bitcoin. Not yet. This is altcoins catching up and running with Bitcoin now. So you have the whole total market cap coming through. And what this basically shows for me is that two-legged wave. Now, let me quickly draw this for you and give you a little bit of an understanding of what I mean. You basically had Bitcoin coming down for a while, and now you had this huge pump to the upside. And we're basically fighting the area now between 29,000 and 33,000. You know, this is sort of the range of where I'm thinking this wave goes within Bitcoin. And then what basically happens is once we get to this area, you know, anywhere between the 30 and the 29,000 and the 33,000, you basically have Bitcoin slow down. It will probably have a rejection first and then come up and slow down. In that time, you have all the altcoins and everything that's still sitting here, same as the market cap. You have this start to catch up. Okay, what does that do? It gets, you know, Ethereum to 2.224, all these sort of levels that I spoke about previously. Then what you have after that is you then have another leg from Bitcoin that goes slightly higher, maybe to the 34, maybe even to the later 30,000s. And in that time, when this leg happens over here, you have the whole market run, and that will be this huge gap here. The only way the total market cap gets through these levels is with altcoins. It's going to get to a point where Bitcoin's going to need the altcoins. Yes, it's rallying right now, but I just want to show you, as much as Bitcoin looks fantastic and it looks phenomenal, it's not getting us where we need to get. It's not. Look how it's pumped yesterday, new high, but you're not getting the total market cap. You're not bringing in the big levels we need to crack to bring in the real money, the big money. And I'm talking about a rally from here to here is $200 billion. And I'm talking a rally from here to here. Now you're talking about $500 billion. You're trying Bitcoin and you're doing well. You've done incredible for us, but you need the backup. And that's why I'm saying for us to get through these critical levels, Bitcoin needs the altcoins to run too. And it's looking at a two-legged wave. Now, it's the same thing. We go to the dominance quickly. And I want to keep you in this mindset to understand where we're at, guys. There's a lot of FOMO for Bitcoin right now, and everyone wants Bitcoin. And to be honest, so do I. You know, it's like, is this only Bitcoin running and things like that? And I'm going to speak about the Bitcoin levels and the possibilities of the growth and that versus altcoins. But I want to quickly go to the dominance and explain this double-legged wave. And, you know, I explained to you where Bitcoin dominance rallies up. I am still 80% sure that dominance is going to reject here in this area. Anywhere from now, we started to see a little bit of weakness here, if not slightly higher to closer to the 49%. The top of here, it's been in this range for the last 3 years. I'm still pretty sure that we're going to reject there. Okay. What does that do for me? What does it mean? It means that this has clearly broke the high and it's going higher. Means Bitcoin, 29K is not the high. We're looking to go higher. Okay. Then when it gets there, you're going to have this wick where maybe Bitcoin goes to 31 and it wicks back to like 27 or 28 fast, where it's just going to wick quickly. And what that does in the time is it wicks the dominance too. Because the altcoins haven't joined Bitcoin on this rally, they're not after altcoin liquidation. They're not, because the altcoins are not moving. Why will they? Think about it. Bitcoin breaks 30,000. Every single person's going to be like, Bitcoin, like, whoa, we're back above 30,000. They're not going to be altcoins, because altcoins are not pumping. So who they're going to want to liquidate? All the Bitcoin longs, because as soon as Bitcoin breaks 30,000, everyone's going long on Bitcoin, and let's liquidate them. So as soon as you have Bitcoin hit that area of where this temporary top is, anywhere between the 30 and the 33,000, you're going to get this huge rejection, and it will be fast. It will something that will go up to 33 or 31, and it will go quickly down to the 27 very quickly. What that's going to cause is it's going to cause a wick down in the dominance and a strong wick down within with the dominance. Okay. And because this is not an altcoin attack. It's not a liquidation on alts, because the alts haven't pumped. So who they're going to liquidate on altcoins? No one's longing altcoins. They're all longing Bitcoin, right? So they send this down. And then what happens is Bitcoin forms a flag. But Bitcoin would basically, let's go back here. This is understanding, guys. It's all about understanding where money flow is happening right now, what's going on. So let's quickly paint it. From here, Bitcoin decides to go higher, right? And it goes to the areas of the 30. They shoot it down. Boom. In that time, you have the dominance wick down too. And then what happens is Bitcoin settles for a little while. In this time, you have that dominance reverse. Dominance from here reverses down to the levels. We got the areas of the 46 where we have the 45. We come down to this area, you start to get these catch up. You start to get the total 3. Total 3 over here. Look here. Total 3 goes, breaks through this level, and slowly catches up here. Okay. Now, this isn't crazy alt season. This is 30, 40, 50%. Okay. What does that mean? Basically means if we look at the price of the tokens now, basically AVAX back to 22. Phantom back to 55. You know, Chainlink back to $9. Okay, first step 1, the 12% pump within altcoins. That gets over there. Then what happens after that is then you have reset. This is down. The dominance is down over here, and dominance goes again. It attempts it again. Okay, will we break that high? I don't think so, but we attempt it again. What does that mean for the Bitcoin? It means from here, Bitcoin goes again, and it moves. Now let's quickly speak about these levels. The major levels and resistances when we look on the chart wise is right now Bitcoin's facing an incredibly big resistance. And this is why it is taking all the thunder, why you don't have altcoins joining, because of the major level. Think about it. This was a price that Bitcoin held their support for a very long time. It held it all the way from January 2021. You're looking at a 2-year holding of support. And once you lost that, it becomes a roof. It becomes a wall, a level that's really hard to get past and to get through. And that's why over here, it's a significant level. Once you're through that, we have a small resistance at 33. And then we have the next big wall, which was a support, and that's at 38,000. The way higher levels. So what they're trying to do now is they're saying, screw altcoins in the interim. Let's get through this wall. Once we through this wall, we're free. We can slow Bitcoin down a bit. It's at a comfortable level now. It can trend for a while. We can get the rest of the market to catch up, and then we can fuel Bitcoin up for another move. So the major levels is you have the 29 to 30,000 now. After that, you have 33, and then you have 38. Then we have the higher ones, 47, these sort of ones that we will track as we start to go. So for me, it's painting this picture and not getting trapped. If I don't have this picture and this understanding of why money's flowing into Bitcoin and not flowing into altcoins, I'm going to get trapped because everything right now is telling you in your brain, get into Bitcoin, right? And I want to ask you the question. If you want to ever know when to get into Bitcoin, what chart do you look at? Do you look at the Bitcoin chart or do you look at the dominance chart? Right? Now, would you buy this token? Put in the chat there, guys, in the comments. If you find a token, right, and you're like, okay, amazing, I want to buy this token, and you open the chart and it's doing this. I just want to show you. I'll zoom into it as much as you want me to zoom into. Will you buy this token? If I show you any altcoin now, and I say, guys, let's look at this chart. As any basic charters, would you buy this token? No, you wouldn't, right? Because that's something, it's a shitcoin. It's something that's going absolutely strong to the upside. Exactly. So everything in your head now is telling you Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. You need to come back to reality and realize what the token's been doing. The strength is there and there's going to be a pullback. Doesn't mean that this is not going to continue. At some point, there's a decent pullback as there's always been before. And then it's time to get back into Bitcoin and run straight back into Bitcoin. It's about having that basic understanding. Okay. Now we go back to the, Bitcoin looks good. Looks really strong. Let's put this back over here. And let's get back to understanding. So right now what you have is you have Bitcoin rallying to the up. And then what I'm seeing is this flag. Once this flag is formed, Bitcoin runs again. And the next time it runs after that, you'll have the total 3 break the major level. Now, why I'm fighting so hard and why I'm showing you build these portfolios, get all of these things into place, right, is because I'm getting you in the areas and soon you'll understand. Soon you'll understand. I'm getting you in the areas to get the first pump. The first pump puts you ahead. Put you where, wow, my entry is off 30% lower than where we are right now on the price chart. I can put stops at my entry. I don't have to worry. That's the first thing. I'm getting rid of your stress by getting when everything's sitting at these levels. Where we're trying and what we're attempting to do here is build the position here for that major move there within altcoins, where you'll literally look at having from where we are now, we're looking at $300 billion being added to the altcoin market. 300 billion. Now you go to your altcoins and you look at their market caps and they're 400 million, 500 million. What is 300 billion coming into the altcoins? Now, again, I want to ask you the question. If I look at this chart right now, let's look at the probabilities, right? Bitcoin goes to 33 now. Maybe it goes to 38. You're going to make 15% on your money if it goes to 33,000. If it goes to 38, you're going to make 33% on your money. Is that like insane gains? Is that like crazy gains? Because I don't know about you, but 2 days ago, I remember Phantom doing half of that in 1 day. Okay, so yes, Bitcoin looks amazing, but guys, it's so big. The percentages are not there for me. Like I'm here to make money, right? This is what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to make actual money. And for me, it doesn't matter where it is now. I'm focused on what actually comes next. So for me, it's let's quickly zoom in. Let me give you a little bit of an idea on the short time frame of what's happening and how to trade this. For now, if you're looking at Bitcoin, the only thing you're waiting for is I was a little bit worried about this candle on the smaller time frame because what it shows here is we pumped up here and a big sell. So we started to get, a little bit of an area of where possible offloading. Okay, which means we're getting there. We're getting to this level. And don't be surprised to see it again. If Bitcoin decides to do this now and rally up again, to see another candle like that, boom. And then another little rally up and then another one, boom. And when you start to see that, very similar to what you were seeing off here, because I wouldn't be surprised, the offloads here is still part of this whole upper range. It's still part for a bigger pullback or something that can come at a later point. I still think May is the point where we do come down to the lower levels and things like that. But when you start to see this, you just want to be aware the offloading. Okay, these sort of things and what you're starting to see. So the only area of interest for me for a slight long for Bitcoin would be a retest over here where we broke out the last few days. Then maybe, but for now, I'm not basically touching it. When it comes down to the altcoins, and I'll jump back into the list, everything for me is in the zone of filling my position, except PBX. PBX is the only one that I have not filled my position, and Bitcoin. The rest of it, I am all in. Now, I want to show you here again quickly. This is why I am in. I am not here. I raised the dollar from my brain, right? And I hope you raised the dollar from yours too. I'm focused on this chart. When I look at this chart, I'm like, Bitcoin, the dominance, it is ridiculous to get into Bitcoin because I'm about to make altcoins. When this comes down, I make Bitcoin. Not make altcoins, make Bitcoin, which means this comes down, I want to make Bitcoin. And if you look at many of these different charts, I want you guys to start thinking Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. Who cares about dollars right now? That one's about, DIX is about to lose support. It's about to get weaker. Like, who cares? You want to focus on that. And I'll show you again. Today, you do have Bitcoin outperforming altcoins. Yes, because Bitcoin's breaking the highs. It's doing its job that it needs to do, right? But I go again and I show you the growth of what we're looking at. Look at this, Cardano. And I want to jump to the monthly. I'm going higher time frame now. Okay, monthly chart. And I click this. Look where my stochastic RSI is in the monthly. Okay, now let me quickly go back to Bitcoin. What happened when Bitcoin's RSI was at the bottom here and it crossed to the upside? Where did it cross? It crossed here. I'll show you where it crossed. Crossed right over here. Okay, what was the price of Bitcoin? Price of Bitcoin was 17,000. It's now 62% up from that area. Okay, now what is that simple indicator? Remember, it's all about simplicity, right? What is that simple indicator showing you to, Cardano to Bitcoin? Where's the monthly? There, amazing. Where are we there? Support, and we're on 618, and we're on strength. It's 100% saying that there is going to be a Cardano outperformance of Bitcoin soon. Now, remember, what I showed you guys with that whole portfolio is all on weekly. I'm here that we can build a portfolio and we can leave it for a few weeks and make the money that we want. There's short-term trades. There's lots of that stuff weekly, which means you do need to be patient for a few days. You have to. There's going to be a shakeout of Bitcoin. It's going to go up. It's going to go crazy for a while. You buy your portfolio at the level of where it's looking great to Bitcoin, to the dollars, and you leave it. Very simple. You will soon understand why. But you look at many of them. The only one I see, Solana, you look at XRP, gone, too late. RSI up, breaking there, XRP, you don't want. But many of them, you can see how we're getting to the monthly stochastic RSI breaks. And I just want to give you a little bit of an understanding that the last time Cardano hit the area of a reset RSI and it left, at first did an outperformance of 220%, and it ended up doing 1,200%. I know it's crazy, right? But who knows? Maybe Bitcoin and the market says, screw this 4-year cycle. We're going for all-time highs. Who knows? Who knows? This market might rip. $1 million bet. Yeah, but I don't know, $1 million, that's crazy. But who knows? You know, it could absolutely rip at any single point, and we're sitting here sort of think altcoins is where you want to be, and the good ones. The only way that you make a lot of money now is you categorize your altcoins. You have your risk management correct. But this is what's going to make you Bitcoin. I'm not falling into this damn trap of this dominance going up and things like that. All that I see is Bitcoin breaking levels up, and it's bringing more money into the market. When that money gets diversified, there's not been a run in history. What would you say in the last 8 years where altcoins didn't run with Bitcoin after? Never. Like, altcoins have always come next. Like, there's no doubt about it. 2017, all of them. There's no doubt about it. On another thing over here, guys, before I jump in, it is going to be a slightly shorter show today. I just want to jump on here and gold. So if you look at gold here, guys, if you like gold and things like that, amazing. Cup and handle breakout, retest. Definitely people are jumping to safety. The guys that don't know about Bitcoin are jumping into gold. And gold, I think, is going to finally break this 2,000 and finally get to the higher levels. So remember, guys, we do have our sponsors, Primex. We do have them, and you'll find in the description below, you'll find a link to open an account. And what you can do is you can trade with USDT. You can trade gold. So if you have a look, we can actually trade gold with USDT. Now, guys, be aware, if you jump in over here, you will see all of the different tutorials. This you'll find in the description below, and it will show you all the different tutorials about how to understand it, because it is leverage, it is things like that. It's 100x leverage, actually. So incredibly, but it means you only put in 1% of your trade. So you don't put in all your money. You don't do that. It's very little bit. So you'll learn about it. But if you do want to trade, I think I'm going to be taking a gold trade tomorrow. So if you want to open up an account, you can find this over here. All of this is in the description. You can see all the questions, everything like that. I just like that I can go from crypto to gold, crypto to silver, things like that, when I want to change it up and put some more, bigger, safer money into the market too. So be aware on gold as well. And the link is below to open an account. So let's quickly jump back and let's get a little bit of a conclusion of the show and what we're doing next. Again, go to my Twitter, Sheldon_Sniper, and go make sure you have a portfolio. Okay. At times, we're going to add these tokens, and I'm just going to categorize. So you're going to be like, I want to trade this one. Okay, cool. It's a high risk token. So this is the percentage you do it in. Go chart it to Bitcoin. Go take your monthly and your weekly stochastic RSIs to see that you're buying them in the right area and build a portfolio. I've built this portfolio to make Bitcoin and Ethereum. When is the upgrade for Ethereum? April. I'm telling you. Let Bitcoin have its fun now. It's going to turn, and we're going to have this huge flow back into the market. Build your portfolio. Be patient. Today's actually the day to go to the beach, right? Go to the beach, go spend some time with the family, and we wait for Bitcoin to get to the levels. As soon as we have more altcoin breaks, I'll be bringing a lot of that back to you. I'm hoping, I've really been wanting to do a live trading yesterday and today. Bitcoin's just taking all the thunder, and it's not giving us much altcoin movements at the moment. So as soon as we see that, if you've done Sniper School Code 1, Code 2, or Code 3, that's why you want to join Sniper School, guys. We do live trading. You're educated. You know what you're doing. I can really help you then. So definitely do Sniper School and be on Discord. So if that happens, you live with me. And I think that's it for today.
The cohort 1, 2, and 3 are going to be able to join 4, so they can read you and come on all the live sessions.
Oh yeah, if you've done cohort 1, 2, or 3 for Sniper School, you can join cohort 4 live events. So we're making it all together. So quickly here, let's quickly jump back to Bitcoin and just get a little bit of an understanding. Support for Bitcoin is still 26,500. Buy zones is 27,700 to 27,800 is where I would buy some Bitcoin. And where I'm expecting this current push, we are starting to get a little bit of offload. You'll know when the dominance, when it's altcoin time, is when you see a $2,000 down candle from Bitcoin. When you see that, you're going to see the dominance completely spike down, and you're going to see what's going to bounce hard. The altcoins are going to bounce hard after that. So we're waiting for this $2,000 dump. I'm telling you that's what comes next. Have a fantastic day. Smash the like button. Put in the comments what altcoins you want me to chart tomorrow. Tomorrow is an altcoin show again. We'll be trading lots, and have a fantastic day. Much love, Vance fan.